Hey everyone, what's up? It's Boleyn. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, how you doing? Yes, I'm in kind of half a drag face here, but we've got some tea to get into today regarding Drag Race Girls, Little Mix. Oh, this is a video that I am dying to make. I couldn't even wait to finish my face to come and sit and make this video. That's how excited I am for this today. There's a lot in this that I really want to get into, because Little Mix hired some Drag Race queens for their new video, Confetti. They hired Bimini Bon Boulash. Love her. Absolutely love her. Bimini is a non-binary performer who I have briefly met on the East London drag scene, and I love Bimini. So this is absolutely no shade at all to the queens who were featured in the Little Mix video. But it is a little bit of shade towards Little Mix on my part and also on someone else's part. So we're going to get right into this one while I carry on working out what I'm doing with my face. So the story goes that Little Mix have got into a little bit of controversy over their Confetti video because they chose to hire some UK Drag Race queens, which great, fantastic, we love that, you know. But Little Mix themselves got into boy drag. Now, there's a little bit of controversy over this because Little Mix got into boy drag, of course, but didn't actually hire any drag kings for their video. They only hired queens. This is a topic that I really love talking about because I know in London, especially, the drag scene is very vibrant. There are many different performers, from bio queens, drag kings, but it always seems that the drag kings and bio queens get the shit end of the stick when it comes to work opportunities, bookings for gigs and everything like that. So here you've got a really popular female band, female group, Little Mix. They've chosen to just hire queens. They've completely ignored, completely bypassed all of the drag kings in the UK scene, which is messed up. Really messed up. Before we go any further, I'm going to tell you what I'm using on my face. So if you tuned in to yesterday or the day before, you might know I've been wanting to recreate and kind of elevate an alien type look that I did before. Hence why I look like this today. So I am currently using the Alien palette and the Mini Breaker palette from Jeffree Star. I've just used a little bit of this Foreplay shade, and I've used some of the purple from here. So what I'm doing, I'm just kind of making my sort of big eye shape here. I've used the Sensorium Brow Engineer in here, and I'm probably going to be going on top of that with some of the P. Louise kind of glitter base and some other shadow here. But let's get back into the tea, because somebody who's called Little Mix out over this whole thing, over the fact that they've got in boy drag and not employed any kings at all in this video, was one of London's really good kings that I actually have seen perform a few times, and they're a really great performer. His name's Chayo, Prince Chayo. Now, if I can find a picture that I've got of Prince Chayo performing, I will dig it out, because I know for a fact that I've got some pictures on my phone of when I've seen Chayo performing. This person, they're a brilliant performer. They are sexy as hell, and they deserve the same kind of opportunities that the Drag Race girls get, you know. But of course, these people get overlooked when it comes to being booked for things like this, a Little Mix video. You know, in the mainstream, this kind of drag gets overlooked, and I don't know why the hell that is. Chayo actually took to Instagram and went on Instagram Live to speak about this as well, so I'm going to pop the clip of that in here for you. Chayo wrote, "The gaytriarchy will always make space for cishet women before any other intersection outside the boys' club. Heterosexual consumerism triumphs over making space for queer women and or gender non-conforming people always." As a Little Mix stan, I'm disappointed. Don't co-opt our drag for profit in the name of allyship, all whilst platforming only queens. It's a joke, babe, and you know what? I fully agree. I am 100% on Chayo's side with this because it's fucking true. Chayo let Little Mix fucking have it on IG Live this morning.
Nah, I've woken up today at the end of my fucking tether, I'll tell you that. I would like a drag queen. If you're a drag queen and you're watching this, and I know I've got bare drag queens on here, so I know that at least half of you are fucking drag queens. If you're a queen, I would like you to tell me what the difference is between kings and queens. Why are we treated so differently? I want you to answer the question. I'm tired of telling you. Sit with it. 1 second. Why are we treated so differently? What do people associate with kings? What do people think kings are? And what do people think queens are? Sit with it. Tell me, because I've had it. I'm over it, and you know the answer. I know the fucking answer, but let's pretend that this whole community isn't riddled in fucking misogyny. Last thing, yeah? Queens, how can you say that you support kings? How can you say that if you know me in real life? How can you say that we are homies, we are colleagues, we are friends when you are silent right now? Are you joking? Do you know how hard we work? Do you know how long? We've been doing this? Like, I know I'm a pretty young face, but I've been doing this for time. So to just look on TV and see these straight girls with a bunch of drag queens. Your silence is a madness. We are not homies if you're not using your voice to protect kings. I'm not saying you have to use it right now in this specific case, to use it fucking more. And I'm not even talking about the queens in the video. In fact, the queens in the video are the only queens I'm not mad at right now. They're just making their coin. They're making their bags. You fucking get it. I'm proud of them. Everyone else, what's your excuse? You ain't got nothing to lose. Get out, man.
Chayo is 100% correct here. Chayo is fucking on it, because when it comes to the queer community, specifically the drag community, people always book queens. They always book queens, whether it's television ads or whether it's a music video. They book queens and they overlook everybody else in the drag space. And it sucks, you know, it fucking sucks. Because kings and bio queens, everybody else works just as hard, if not harder, to try and get those same opportunities that queens are given. And it sucks, you know, we are tired of it. Why should trans men, bio queens, drag kings all be overlooked? You know, the cis gay men get the best of it. They get the best opportunities. Yet everybody else, lesbians, trans men, bio queens, everybody else has to really put up a fight to try and be heard, to try and be seen in the community. If we're gonna lift queer people up, can we not lift everybody up? Why is it only the cisgender gay men? It's not right. You know, here we are in 2021 and this shit still happens every single day. There's still so much injustice, so much intolerance. And it's just fucked up. Another great example of the misogyny, the injustice that Chayo is talking about in the queer community is Chayo was competing in Mr. Gay England and then faced a lot of backlash from cis gay men saying that they shouldn't be allowed to perform because they're not a biological male. Now, Chayo presents as male, Chayo is male, you know, what the fuck? Just because Chayo wasn't born male, that means that Chayo's not allowed to compete in Mr. Gay England? This kind of shit makes me fucking angry. And I look peaceful now because I'm trying to concentrate on my face. But this shit really gets my goat. This shit really makes me angry. Because, once again, it's queer people trans people being pushed aside, being told we don't belong in the LGBT plus community. It is more than just a G in this community. There are all the other letters as well, you know. And that's what really, really fucking pisses me off. And I can see why Chayo had that rant on Instagram about this. Trust me, I feel the same. I really, really do. You know, yes, I realise that on American Drag Race, they've just had bloody... what's he called? I just forgot his name. Gottmik. There we go. On American Drag Race, they've just had Gottmik, who is a trans man. But how many seasons did that take them? 13. Where was that energy from the start of Drag Race? You know, why weren't they inclusive back then? Drag Race for me, when I look at Drag Race as a whole, what it's done is make drag queens rise in popularity, be able to raise their booking fees, but it's completely ignored and forgotten about trans men. It's completely forgotten about drag kings. So we're getting fucked over. You know, anyone else who's not, you know, not that I'm a drag king performing, but I'm saying anyone else who's not a gay man has been getting fucked over, forgotten about, pushed aside by things like Drag Race that should be catering to everyone in the queer community, not just one little part of it. Anyway, guys, I think I am going to stop this little rant right here. There's more that I could say. Honestly, there is. But, you know, I don't want to sit here and just make a whole big angry rant, even though this topic is a topic that can make people very angry. Like Chayo, you know, when you see injustice and stuff like this bullshit going on in our community that doesn't always feel like a fucking community. When you have magazines and gay men who tell us, you know, oh, trans men are only trans men because they're avoiding being lesbians. Trans men are only transitioning because they have past of abuse and this and that, the other. No, if you're trans, then you're trans. You know, it is not because you were abused in the past or anything like that. You know, I don't get it. People just don't seem willing to accept trans men as much as they do cisgender gay men. It's inequality, it's injustice, it sucks. We're in 2021. Can we leave that shit behind? Please. Right, I am going to stop this video now. So I'm going to say goodbye, take care, stay safe, stay well. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Please do let me know what you think about this topic. If you like me making videos on this kind of topic, let me know, because honestly I love this kind of topic. You know, I like drag, I like painting my face, all that stuff. So if you like this kind of thing from me rather than just the kind of beauty guru drama and YouTuber drama, then do let me know and I'll see you on the next one. Love you guys, stay cool.